All right, we've got our photos imported into Lightroom. Now let's see what we can do with them now that they're in here. Let's start just on this main tab. You'll notice we're still on the library tab. I'm just going to take a quick look around and see what options we have here. Here's all our photos that have been downloaded, and if we want to see them one at a time, we can do that. You can also double click on them to make them go full screen. Although we're not going to do much with them here in the library tab. I do want to point out over here on the left-hand side, here's your folders. So as you start to make more and more folders and different assignments, this is where you'll start to find them. Catalog, we're probably not going to really use that, so you can close that one. And collections, we're not going to use that. We are going to use publish later on, so I would leave that out. And if you feel like this window is really small, it's because we only have one folder in here. As more and more start to come, more and more assignments start to get imported, this will get bigger and we'll be able to see all of our folders. So don't worry about that. I don't really want you to worry about anything else here on the library tab because the develop tab is where all the magic happens. This is where we're going to do most of our work here in Lightroom. Let's take a quick look around. Over here on the left, we have our presets. These are built-in presets, so things you can do to your photos. Let's say you wanted a really cool black and white, so maybe you come in here to Lightroom black and white filter presets, and you want to see what an infrared black and white filter preset would look like on your photo. Well, there you go. You just got it. And you can change it around and do different things with presets. We're going to play around with these much later on in the semester, so I wouldn't worry about these too much. History here is basically this is the history of what I've done. So you can see I imported the photo, I did infrared, and then I did orange, and then I did red high contrast filter. Let's just go back and just to import. The cool thing about history in Lightroom is that this history will still be here. If I close Lightroom and come back 3 days later, this history will still be here. In Photoshop, once you close an image, the history disappears. So Lightroom's history sticks around, and that's pretty cool. And collections, we're not going to worry about that right now either. So history and presets are things that we'll be using both later on this year. Down here at the bottom, we have our little thumbnails. The main thing I want you to see down here is that we can give these photos 5 stars, just like we used to do in Bridge last year. And the easiest way to do that is just to click on a photo, and you can just press the 5 key on your keyboard. And you can see that gave it 5 stars. So just like in Bridge, let's say you have an assignment that you need to turn in 3 photos, and you took 20. Well, go through and give 5 stars to the 3 that you want to turn in. And if you want to make it so that you can only see the 3 5-star photos, we're going to come over here to Filter, right here in the bottom right-hand corner. Just click on this, and we're going to choose Rated. To choose 5 stars right there, and now only our 5-star photos will show up. Since I'm here and I've just done that, let's click back on this filter thing again. Let's save that 5-star preset so that we can click on it real quickly. So we're just going to click on this again, choose Save Current Settings as New Preset. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to call this preset 5 stars and just click on Create. And now anytime I want to see my 5-star photos, all I got to do is click on this and choose 5 stars here at the top. You can see I can change this to something else and then come back to 5 stars, and just like that my 5-star photos show up. So perfect. That's really all we need for down here for right now. And let's talk about this right hand side, because this is where all the magic happens. We're going to do separate instruction on all the different things that happen in here. You've got your basic adjustments, you got tone curves and split tonings and lens correction and transform and effects, all kinds of stuff in here. And we will get into how all of this stuff works on our next Lightroom video.